Say E, A, G, L, E, S. Eagles. Say fly, Eagles fly. Yo, that. What's going on? You know who it is. You know what it is. Your boy Philly Fresh, aka the General Hill Report for duty. Now, also, a third of the Battle Bird podcast. Got some things coming for y'all. Y'all just be patient. Got them coming for y'all. We getting it together. All right. If you have not done it already, make sure you hit that sub button down there. And then make sure you hit the little bell right next to it so you know when I put a video up. So you know when I speak these truths to y'all. And I ask y'all these questions. Like a question like this. I'm sitting here listening to the Sixers game. And then it dawned on me. The NFL was doing it the wrong way. In my personal opinion. We understand that everything seemed normal because they didn't miss any games yet because they wasn't playing any games, right? Turn this air down. They wasn't playing any games, right? So they went on with the draft. You know, like a little virtual thing. Everything, you know, they go along with training camp. They stopped some, I want to say probably all the preseason games. But are they doing it right? I would say no. When you look at how the baseball is trying to do it, people are coming up with COVID left and right, man. They're coming up with COVID left and right. And you look at the NHL and you look at the NBA in bubbles. This is the difference between MLB, NHL, and the NFL. They are in bubbles. The MLB is not in bubbles. They wanted to just sling it and do it their way. They wanted to just make sure that they got things out there expeditiously instead of doing it the right way. The NBA made $1 billion bubble. And you hear nobody getting COVID-19. If they have, I didn't hear about it. It's the right way. It's the safe way. The way that they're doing it, they are being precautious and they are making sure that they take care of their players and the staff. The NFL is not doing that. It's way harder for the NFL. I understand, but it just seems like they're not even trying. Like if you're trying to make a bubble, you got to do that now. You got to start now because of how many players that you're going to have. You're probably going to have a 60-man roster this year because of the COVID-19 situation. So that means you will have to try to find universities that got multiple football fields that ain't going to have school this year. Nobody in, nobody out. If you let guys go around, do what they want to do, not really be in a bubble, you see what happens. Look what just happens to the Marlins, the Miami Marlins. Half of their team got COVID-19. Literally half of their team. You got to do it the right way. You got to protect these players. You see, Doug Peterson already got it. There's no bubble. People get to come and go as they please. People get to go and do. I mean, of course, there are rules, but it's a difference. It's a difference when you're actually talking about putting them somewhere. And when you go and when you leave, you automatically missing 14 days. You automatically quarantine yourself. You're already quarantined. But if you take yourself out of quarantine, now you got to quarantine in the quarantine. Look at Lou Williams. Lou Williams wanted some wings. Probably wanted more than that, but anyway. Lou Williams wanted some wings. What did he do? He left the bubble. Now you don't even see him playing right now. And that's the right way to do it. That is the right way to do it. Everybody has to be secluded from the rest of the world. And then if they not with that, all right, then you'll see people opt out. Now the opt out's supposed to be tomorrow at 4:00. But you're going to have to make a new opt-out if you're going to do these things. Because if you're coming up with a new, I'm telling you, man, if you're coming up with a new situation, a new scenario that I'm giving you, a bubble, you got probably 2 colleges on the east, 2 colleges on the west, and you keep it like that, you might gotta switch the schedules. Because I'm telling you, I don't think it's going to work how it is now. See, what the NFL is hoping and they're crossing their fingers for is a vaccine. That's really what they are hoping for by the time September come around, which is woo. Y'all know how close September is? Come on, man. The league is supposed to start in less than 40 days. You think it's a vaccine that's going to happen in 40 days? I don't know. Maybe it will. Maybe it is. Maybe it is a vaccine. I don't know. Now we'll get into that. Something, ain't going to get into conspiracy theories. But anyway, they're not doing it the right way, y'all. They're not doing it the right way. And I don't think that I personally, after really sitting down and thinking about it and talking to some people, I really don't think the season will end. If it do end, it's going to stop in the middle of the season, probably the beginning of the season. It's going to be like MLB. MLB probably will not finish the season. It's players every single day getting COVID-19. That is not protecting your players. The NHL and the NBA is doing it right, and you know they're doing it right because the numbers show it. The numbers show Ben Simmons out with a knee injury. Man, I hope speedy recovery for him. But anyway, they're doing it right. The NFL and the NHL. You seclude everybody. You know, you got your staff, you got your coaches, you got your, you got your players, of course, and you just put everybody in a bubble. I'm telling you like this. Don't be surprised if this season either ends late or starts late, or it's just a pause in the season and they got to cut games or something like that because they're not doing it right, man. Let me know what y'all think in the comments. Y'all know what it is.
Stay Philly, stay fresh.